Moving ahead, the top court has strongly criticized the Delhi police for what it called sheer negligence after a Russian woman fled India with her 5-year-old son despite express court directions in an ongoing child custody dispute with the child's Indian father. This case stems from an ongoing custody battle between Victoria Basu, a Russian citizen, and her Indian husband. As per the Supreme Court's earlier order, both parties were living separately in Delhi and sharing joint custody of their child, with the mother having custody for 3 days a week and the father for the remaining 4. On 7 July, the father reported that both the mother and child had gone missing. He later informed the court that the woman had been seen entering the Russian embassy through a back door, accompanied by a diplomat, a claim that further complicated the investigation. A bench of Justices Suryakant and Joy Malia Bagchi today made scathing remarks while reviewing the status reports filed by the Delhi police and the affidavit submitted by the Ministry of Home Affairs. The court noted that the police completely failed to enforce its May 22nd order, which had specifically directed Delhi police to maintain discreet but effective surveillance on residents of both parents and even to deploy women officers in case of emergency action. But instead, on 7 July, the woman managed to leave her Delhi home with the child using a back door and travel all the way to Narkatiyaganj in Bihar by taxi, cross into Nepal and fly out to Russia via Sharjah, all without being stopped. The court remarked that this was a case of criminal negligence and said that even after the father lodged a complaint, there was no prompt response from the authorities. The court observed that if Delhi police had taken timely steps, they could have prevented the woman from leaving the country, especially since she was in Nepal for at least 4 days before boarding a flight. According to the concerned, the court noted that original Indian passport of the child was with the court, raising suspicion that forged or duplicate travel documents might have been used. The court slammed the police for not even examining this angle. Justice Kant was firm in saying that local police officials, including the DCP, would be held accountable. He added that treating the matter lightly simply because it involved a custody dispute was completely unacceptable, especially when the child was technically in the custody of the court and not of the either parent. The bench also pulled up the airline companies that allegedly refused to share travel details, citing privacy concerns. Justice Kant responded that no airline can hide behind privacy laws when a criminal offense is being investigated. Meanwhile, Additional Solicitor General Aishwarya Bhati, appearing for the Union of India, told the bench that the government has initiated diplomatic channels with Nepal, UAE and Russia and confirmed that the woman and child have indeed reached Russia. The court has directed Ministry of Home Affairs to urgently contact the Indian Embassy in Moscow and use all available Interpol and diplomatic mechanisms to locate the child and bring him back. The court also called it a complete violation of its orders, stating that it may amount to criminal contempt of court and could invite prosecution under Indian penal law. The bench has given the authorities one final opportunity to act, saying that before initiating harsh action, it will wait to see what concrete steps are taken. The matter is now scheduled to be heard after 10 days.